Hi, I'm Jordan with Bauen, and we are in the process of refinishing our wood stairs. When we purchased our house, these stairs were covered with carpet. We had no idea what was underneath. But after ripping it up, we found some really beautiful oak flooring with a wax finish on it, like this. But as you can see, it's really old and needs to be updated. So we decided to modernize it a little bit and go with an ebony finish with a polyurethane protective finish on top to give its durability needed. So refinishing your stairs is a three-phase process. First off, you strip and sand, followed by staining, and then lastly, your protective finish. But before we start, we'd like to review all the tools that you need. We first recommend protecting your area with a drop cloth to contain all the dust. And then for your personal protection, we think it's very crucial to wear goggles, a respirator rated N95 or 100, followed by your shoe covers, and then earplugs if you're using a power sander. For stripping, we use a carbide scraper to remove those tough finishes and also a painter's tool to assist it. And if you need to fill up any nail holes, we have our wood filler here. And then we like to use a microfiber cloth to wipe down the area before we move on to staining. So moving on to our sanding products, theoretically you could do it all by hand, but we like to use power sanders to make it much easier. So we're going to use a belt sander. And here we have our sanding belts that we're going to be using in our grit sequence. So first off, we start with a rough, which is 36, and then we move up to 60 and finish with 80. Belt sander can't hit all the areas, so we do use a sanding block to assist us. So here we have our staining and polyurethane products, and first off we want to talk about personal protection. It's really important to wear a heavy-duty respirator because these products emit strong gases that contain high VOC levels. So here we have a respirator that has a carbon filtration system that'll keep you nice and protected. You're probably used to seeing these types of disposable respirators, but please don't wear it because it's really not suitable for this type of project. And then for the rest of your protection, you should wear gloves and also shoe protectors to protect your raw exposed floors. Now, when it comes time to staining, we like to use a clean white cloth, and you can use an old t-shirt, it works wonderfully. And for applying the polyurethane, we use a brush to get the edges and then a lambswool applicator to give you a nice smooth level finish throughout the rest of the area. And sometimes in between your polyurethane passes, you might need to do a little sanding if you feel some roughness. So use a 220 grit sandpaper and then a microfiber cloth to remove any little sanding debris. And when it comes time for cleanup, if you're using oil-based products, you need to use mineral spirits to clean off your items because oil and water don't mix.